Welcome to the first in a series we're calling Moonlogs. These are basically going to be development progress videos where we kind of explain what we want to accomplish with Moon Facility and what's different from Fallen Star. Our goal is to make a game that improves on Fallen Star in every way. One of the biggest critiques for Fallen Star was the level design, so when going into making the next game, Stardrop put a lot of emphasis on improving it. Starting with the first zone. Sometimes as a designer, you have to learn that less is more. Sapphire Sight's Act 2 is actually the biggest level across both games if you look at the level map. For one designer, creating a huge level like that is a challenge and can lead to inconsistent design. With a first level in particular, scaling down is a good idea because it makes it much less overwhelming for a new player. Beyond that, you also want to create opportunities for seasoned players to use their skills, otherwise the game could easily get boring on a repeat playthrough. Another extremely important thing when designing a Sonic level is creating memorable, stage-specific gimmicks and building on those gimmicks more as the stage progresses. We start with a simple flower. Running into the flower will make it spin around and shoot Sonic out in the opposite direction. This is a good gimmick for maintaining speed, but obviously there's a lot more potential to wring out of this idea. Take this instance here in Act 2, where a player could easily zoom past this flower. You're on a downward slope and probably going pretty fast, but if you're paying attention, you can jump into it and access an alternate route, which completes the level faster. This isn't exclusive to the first stage either. Each level has its own set of gimmicks and set pieces to help differentiate them not only aesthetically, but in terms of gameplay as well. Check out this! Or this! Or this! Or this? Check out this bubble. Nice. A certain someone felt that removing the lives feature from the game made exploring the levels unnecessary. Well, we still don't have lives. But in their place, we added a new collectible called Moon Medals. Don't let that give you Vietnam flashbacks, Sonic Unleashed fans. These aren't required for beating the game. However, collecting all 3 in a level will unlock different things. Can you collect them all? And finally, this is a platformer after all. A lack of platforming wasn't really the issue with our previous game, but more so the lack of level hazards. Fallen Star wasn't super populated with enemies, so we repented for our sins. Moon Facility will have plenty of little guys for you to bash, or maybe even befriend. Sometimes they even interact with each other. There's still a lot more interesting platforming this time around. I mean, Sonic's moveset is basically begging to be experimented with. That's all I'm going to be showing off today, but hopefully, seeing just a small handful of these new ideas and improvements in this game, you'll have just as much fun playing these levels as we did making them.